Everywhere, anytime. Let's put it that way. This is a this day only price. I am hearing an alarm go off. Okay, we are gonna continue on. All right, this is from Ewbank. It is a UV400. This is the UV400 from Ewbank. This is a European company that's, you know, very, very well known. And what it does is it has a whole home sanitizing vacuum. So yes, we all vacuum, and this one vacuums, it converts to a stick vacuum, but it has an attachment, which is the main purpose of it, to actually kill exposed surface bacteria. That's right. Kill exposed surface bacteria. Where do you want to do that? You want to do that on your couch, maybe a pet bed, certainly on your mattress, anywhere where, like, yes, you can throw your mattress pad in the washing machine, but you can't throw your mattress. You know, you can't throw your couch in the washing machine to kill that bacteria, but you can do that with this item. So we're gonna bring in our special guest. Carrie McNally is standing by. Carrie, this is so great. First of all, I know it's on sale for $60 off, and we always love a sale price, and it's this day only, so the price goes away at midnight. But I think that the world that we live in now, just like the air purifier that I have coming up, people want their cleaning items to do that next level of the bacteria. They want that next level protection.
Yeah, and you and I always love to have fun on live TV. Welcome on into our home. But this is kind of a serious subject, and sometimes it's tough to talk about it, right? So we want to deep clean our mattress. And if you have a brand new mattress, you want to do this once a month. If you have an old mattress, you want to do this once a day for the first 7 days when you get it home, and then maintain it once every month. And it's basically, these are the two main pieces. This is your Ewbank handheld vacuum, right? There's a stick attachment to this. You can use it as a stick vac as well. This company has been an international leader in cleaning since 1880. So we're talking about 141 plus years of cleaning excellence. Then what happens is this vac fits into this sort of space age design, right? And this thing isn't as intimidating as it looks. All it does is it clicks right in. You'll hear it click, right? Now, once it's clicked, what's happening underneath is that there are two oscillating pads. Both of these oscillating pads are going to beat at over 3,000 beats per minute. And here's what's going to happen. It's going to loosen those dust mites. They have these huge claws on them. They're going to loosen those dust mites. Then they're going to zap them with a UVC professional grade light. That's going to kill them and or alter their DNA so that it cannot reproduce. And then the vacuum is going to vacuum them up. It is a game changer when it comes to your mattress. And all you simply do is you turn it on, and you can see the UV light is right there. And that's a UVC light. Now, when I press this button, those beater brushes are going to work. And what I'm doing is I'm shaking loose those dust mites. I'm zapping them with the UVC light, and then I'm vacuuming them up into the true HEPA vacuum filter. This is killing 99.9% of exposed surface bacteria, and it's going to help kill those dust mites. So this isn't a cure for anything at all, but if you're having trouble, breathing at night, or in the morning you're waking up and you're coughing and you're sneezing, this could be the answer. Because of those dust mites, what they're doing is they're living off of our dead skin. And I know this is hard to talk about, but they live off our dead skin, and then they poop. And that's dust mite feces. Take a look at this animation. See the claws on those things?
Yeah.
This is what they look like under a microscope. They're downright scary. They look like they're in some sort of a sci-fi movie. And there are millions of them in your mattress, in your pillows, in your blankets, all that stuff, and in your pet beds. They are harbingers because they're warm, they're dark, and they're moist environments. It's the perfect place for them to breathe. And what happens, again, is it's those oscillating pads. They're beating at 3,000 beats per minute, and they loosen up the dust mites. They zap them with the UVC light, and then they vacuum them up. So it's simple and it's easy. You turn it on, you can see that UV light on. Now, if the UV light goes out, it's because you're not in contact. So it's super safe. It's an automatic shut off. But you can do pillows too. I mean, these are really expensive pillows. And if I want to go ahead and get the pillow, you'll see how the UV light comes on. This is another pillow that my beautiful and brilliant wife, Kara, brought home from India that's really precious and means the world to her. She's not going to throw this away. She's not going to send it to a dry cleaner. She's going to use the Ewbank technology and that UV light to get down into the fabric, shake loose those dust mites, zap them with that UV light, and then vacuum them up. And you're going to get a clean, fresh smelling. Here's the last and most important thing about this. These are the scientists that have a little bit of art as well. This is a fragrance pad. What you're going to do right here is you're going to put a little bit of fragrance in there. It comes smelling like a little bit of lavender. And so you've got that lavender scent. And then if you want to add eucalyptus or add some more lavender, you just put it in that little pad, pop it into the bottom. Then this goes right into the main unit. You'll hear it click in. So when you're done, Helen, you've got a clean, fresh, lavender-scented mattress that is free of millions and millions of dust mites, all their feces, and all that other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, and this is also a stick vacuum because these two tubes come with it, and you pop them together, and then you've got that lightweight stick vacuum that, you know, maybe you've got like a light little spill, like some coffee grounds. I'm just doing like a little demonstration where you see, like, you want to get out the, you know, it's so lightweight and quick to like pick up those little spills around the house, just kind of giving you you know, a quick little demonstration of that. And I'm going to set this down and show you everything that you're getting, because these two tubes are the ones you just pop them on and pop them in. It becomes a stick vacuum, and then you can use this for your carpets, your floors. You also get a crevice tool. But the main reason why you'd get this, and I'm going to lift this off here, is really this technology. And I know there's other ones on the market like this. It's becoming more and more popular. I know that in, you know, Japan, this is like one of the things that every single person has in their house. And I know around the country that different, you know, cultures are more like focused on, okay, gotta clean this, gotta clean that. But this is becoming pretty universal, is the concept of getting rid of those dust mites in the bed. I've had allergies for many, many years. And when this was like 30 years ago, I had you know, I had allergies, and you're like, okay, you need to get a cover for your mattress to protect you from your mattress. And those catalogs with those covers, one cover is more than you would spend for this. And you could use this all over the house. And pet beds, I think, is another place that I know people love to use these. And again, it's really simple. And the vibrating technology is really the kind of the important part about this, because those dust mites, like Carrie was saying, they claw, they're kind of into the fabric. So if you don't shake them loose, you're just sort of like giving them a back rub, honestly. Right, Carrie? You're not really getting them up, right? They're like, oh, that feels good, thank you. But
right.
you gotta shake them loose. They're like, ah, then they go into the vacuum cleaner. I don't know, I'm acting out a dust mite today, but there you go.
We don't want to give the dust mites a back rub. We want to give them walking papers over here. Get out of town. And the only way to do it is because they have these claws, is you got to shake them loose. Now, these pads right here, if you're just tuning in, welcome on into our home. These two pads oscillate at 3,000 beats per minute, off and on, boom, 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 boom. Then this is your UVC. This is a professional grade UVC ultraviolet light. Not only do they kill the dust mites, they also alter their RNA and DNA so they cannot reproduce. And then this is the port that the vacuum works on. So I simply put it down. I love the fact that it's got a 14-foot cord, because this is our bedroom. This is Carrie's bedroom. And welcome into our home. We've got a king-size bed, and you need a 14-inch cord if you're going to be able to get this whole area. You can see those blue lights are on. That means the UVC is on. That means those oscillating pads are going. And this is going to make such a difference. I want you to get this home. Try it for 30 days. If you don't love it, I want you to send it back. But this can make a really big difference, because these aren't really allergies, right? This isn't something that you can take a pill for. It's dust mites that are living in a moist and dark environment that are, sadly, and it's gross to say, living off of our dense skin cells. And we're shedding our skin all the time. And you see them under a microscope, they're really nasty looking and scary looking. Well, they eat our dead skin and then they poop. Their feces is the stuff that we breathe in while we're sleeping. I'm sorry, it's gross, but they get in our eyes, they get in our nose and in our throats, and that's why we can't sleep. And we wake up coughing and sneezing and all that other stuff. Well, putting a cover over the bed isn't going to solve that problem. You have to get down in there. You have to vacuum them up. You got to zap them with the UVC light and eradicate the problem. And if you have a brand new mattress, we recommend that you do it once a month. If you have an older mattress and you can't tell me or tell yourself when you bought it, I asked my wife that, I said, how old is this mattress? She said, I don't know, like 5 years? 6, I don't know. I'm not sure. So when you get it home, I want you to do it once a day for 7 days in a row for that first week. And I know all you do is just pull the bottom sheet down. Just do it'll take you less than 5 minutes. Do it once a day for the first 7 days, and then do it once per month. And like I said, if you don't feel the difference in the morning when you are waking up, I want you to send it back. I know you're going to love it. This is Ewbank. They've been around since 1880. And it's also a great little handheld vac as well, because it detaches from the UVC piece and it becomes a handheld vac, and you can attach the stick vac pieces and the floor piece to it as well. It also has a state-of-the-art HEPA filter inside. So you're also getting rid of that dust, dirt, pet dander, and allergens as well, down to 0.3 microns. So the beauty is it just clicks into this thing. I know it looks like a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. The oscillating brushes are going to loosen up those dust mites, their claws. You're going to zap them with the UVC light, and they're going to get vacuumed up. It's going to be that simple. And look how quickly and easily I can do a king-size mattress. There's a good pass right there. I'll come back over it again, and then I'll go up a little bit. Then I'll make a right turn. I'll go all the way to the end. And I know that it's shaking loose the dust mites. It's zapping them with that UVC professional grade light. And then it's vacuuming them up into the canister. And then the other part of it too, which I think is really cool, is you do have that fragrancy pad right here. This is your fragrancy pad. This has lavender built into it when you get it home, so it smells fresh and cool, like lavender. But if you want to go ahead and add eucalyptus or any other of the essential oils, Helen, you can do that too for the time that you have this great unit.
Yeah, and let me jump in here because we don't have a lot of these. I've only got 600 left, and this type of product is so hard to keep in stock because of how the world has changed. People are rethinking what cleaning means, and first of all, there aren't a lot of brands that actually do this type of product. I can think of maybe one other brand. We get it in stock, sell it out. Ewbank is a brand that's known in Europe for decades and decades and decades. It is very, very well known, and they're a top European brand, and they created this because it was a huge demand. And when we sell out these 600, I don't know when we're going to be able to get it back. There is a genuine issue with getting in product. There's a supply chain issue with, I think, pretty much everything that we have here at HSN. But when I present something on air, that means we have it, and that's why I often tell you how many we have, because it's sort of not like an unlimited supply, because it might be a year before we get it back. It might be 6 months. But I do know that this has become one of the must-have cleaning products that most people don't have. So it's a must-have that most people don't have. So if you've ever woken up with kind of like, oh, in the morning my nose is running, or oh, in the morning I kind of cough a lot, this might be what's going on. And this is something that a lot of cultures, like, this is sort of like, oh yeah, I have a dishwasher, and then I have, the thing that gets rid of the dust mites, and then I have that, it's like sort of like a standard thing that everybody has. And I think it's growing in popularity in the United States. And so it's really exciting to be able to do this. And also at this price, we're going to ship it to you for free, $32.50. You get 30 days. What I would do is do it for the 7 days that Carrie recommends. For the first week, you have it, do it every single day. And then, then after that, once a month, but do it for 7 days. And then after you sleep for a few more weeks, see if you're not like getting the benefit of that. Like maybe waking up without the itchy, watery eyes and no sneezy coffee. Like, see if that's what because I'm very allergic to it and very, very sensitive to it. And I'm sure that there's a lot of you out there that are as well. We took $60 off today, $60 off, and we're doing free shipping and handling. We often do big promotions like this with new products so that we get a lot of people using it, loving it, writing reviews. So this is kind of an opportunity buy. I know this product will be back, and I know it'll be $189.99. So it also converts to a stick vacuum, and I showed you before with the little bit of coffee grounds. I know they put some cereal on this for me. This, by the way, I want to tell you, is so lightweight. Like, that's another thing. If you just think about a vacuum for the house, it's very, very lightweight. And this is some kind of, you know, fruit cereal. And honestly, if I was cleaning this up, I probably wouldn't even have the attachment on it. I would just, you know, I would just do the tube. But you can see that I'm getting this up. I'm doing this slow, so you guys, it'll be a 3-second show because I just have this one like little rug. But you're able to, you know, get up all the little, you know, kind of things that you get down on the, you know, on the carpet. And it's so incredibly lightweight. And let me show you the little basket here. And that was everything that I've been vacuuming, and I came out here a little early to kind of play with this. So you've got to fill this up before you empty it. You never have to buy a bag. It's always in this little canister kind of container that you can see it, and you can see how full it is, and then that's when you empty it. It's got HEPA filtration inside, which is such a big deal. That's the close-up of the dust mites, which, you know, listen, nobody wants to even know about that or think about that. But what I really like is that we're not saying here's a problem without a solution. Here's a problem with a solution with a one-time purchase. $32.50. Carrie, thank you so much. It's such an important product, and I know we don't really have anything else really right now in stock that addresses this issue. Right.
Right. And to your point, you know, having started my broadcasting career in Japan, I lived in Japan for years.
Yes.
This is like standard equipment in Europe. And Ewbank has been around in Asia and Europe since 1880. And so if you've never tried a true mattress cleaner, and mattresses cost thousands of dollars to replace, give it a try. Get it home. Try it for the first 7 days in a row, and then use it as a monthly maintenance, and you'll see, feel, and you'll see and feel the difference when you wake up in the morning, because those millions and millions of dust mites will be gone from your mattress.
Thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much. And by the way, we only have a few hundred left. So we're going to do last call on that. Yeah, it's going very quickly. Thank you, Carrie. You know, that's kind of like the theme of this show. We're talking about cleaning and air purifying and cleaning your mattresses, but we're taking it to the next level.